Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpiolo. Here's your reading, Scorpio, for July 2019. Let's go and get the usual out of the way here. Scorpio, this reading here can be used for your sun, moon, rising Venus, and or north node signs. And the messages here that resonate for you, Scorpio, go ahead and apply them to where they fit, how they fit, and to whom they fit within your life at this current time. Also, to Scorpio, I want to relate to you what came through as I was meditating on your guys' sign and energy and popping out your cards here for your spread. So, Scorpio, the sentence being in between the scene came through. A little interesting there, but all right, we're going with it. Also, to Scorpio, the star card and the the star card and the judgment card, but reversed, popped out one on top of the other. So, maybe Scorpio, like during this time, could be feeling like maybe like say like cheating yourself out of optimism, or cheating yourself out of like potential, or cheating yourself out of looking at things from an optimistic point of view, something to that effect, where it's like, Scorpio, have we learned our lesson in terms of recognizing how powerful our thoughts are, and how they affect us, and how they can really how a thought is consciousness in itself. Also too, Scorpio, the month January 2019 came up too as well. So maybe during New Year's, for some of you, maybe something significant transpired or something to that effect. So Scorpio, also too, before we get started here, whatever intuitive messages that you receive while looking at the imagery of the cards here, whatever you pick up intuitively, that's your own special and personal and private message from spirit and from your guidance upstairs. In terms of traditional tarot here, you have the Magician reversed, King of Swords reversed, the Four of Cups reversed, the Hangman reversed, Three of Wands reversed, and you also have Karma reversed. In this deck, Karma is justice, so justice reversed. And then in the center here, for the heart of the matter, you have the Oracle card, Potential. This month, there's a real like I feel like you're learning, Scorpio. You're coming, you're coming to the awareness of are you speaking more of your struggles than of your blessings? And it's almost, Scorp, like you may during this month or during this time have like may feel like you are having difficulties with like being aligned with like your true inner power and like your potential and your inner resonance, and like your confidence to like create and to manifest and to know like you you got you. And usually, Scorpio, when we speak more of our struggles than of our blessings, what we tend to do, Scorpio, is like we tend to like develop a false sense of ineptitude, where then we place our attention upon like what we believe we can't do. And then what that ends up doing, Scorpio, is that then that can create, like I said, a false sense of ineptitude, where if something is out of your means, don't look at that as like a weakness. Don't look at that as like you being inept, because you're not. It's out of your means. The classic example I always use here, Scorpio, it's like if you can only jump 4 feet physically, why would you place the bar 7 feet high? And why would you even attempt to jump and catch that bar? You know what I mean? Or touch that bar that's 7 feet high if you know you can only manage four. So it's almost like unrealistic expectation of ourselves through like a false sense of ineptitude and through a false sense of like inner resonance. Hope that makes sense, Scorpio. Also, I can see this month, Scorpio, it's like this month you may need to like take a step back and to kind of like interesting, reassess your duress. Meaning like what is the origin of your duress, if there is any? Um, do people, places, and things around you in the company that you keep place you under duress? Do you place other people, places, and things, your social circles around you? Do you place that duress on them or it? There's a sense of like duress, meaning like force, placing restriction, control upon either you or you upon other people, places, and things. Because it's like it's real important to recognize where that comes from, and to recognize where recognize if this is coming from a false sense of ineptitude. Is this duress yours to rightfully own, or must like rescind it back or send it back to the owner? um Scorp, learning about power and control, and learning about where you have it and where you don't, and we all have and don't have power and control in certain areas. It's real important to learn that, Scorpio, and that's going to be very prevalent within your life, and to become accepting of where you do and where you don't, and that's okay. We all have strengths and weaknesses, but we should always celebrate each other's strengths and forgive each other's weaknesses. But first, we must do that for ourselves, so that then we can give that and hold that space for other people, places, and things within our life, and we understand the importance of it. Also, too, Scorp, it's like this month, are you making decisions that you feel you should make, or are you making decisions that you think you should make? There's this month, there's a real stress, Scorpio, in coming back to like inner resonance, and coming back to I just heard inner sanctitude, but inner operating from inner resonance, and operating from your soul, and operating from what truly resonates with you. And then at the same time, Scorpio, recognizing that that's good, and that's good enough. And if other people, places, and things cannot, like, I don't want to say match you, but if other people, places, and things cannot like meet you, let's say, at that level, and then you to other people, places, and things as well, vice versa, um there's that could be a form, or the origin of the duress, or it can be a form or origin of unhealthy relationships and unhealthy resonance just in general, which then can add to a false sense of ineptitude. It's a lot about like perception this month too, Scorpio. And like, also what's coming through, it's like do you end up like backing yourself in the corner, or tying yourself down through that false sense of resonance? And what's the origin of that, Scorpio? Like, where did that come from? Where does that come from? Does it come from fear? Does it come from programming? Does it come from your childhood? Does it come from social expectation, that you feel you must uphold? This month, it's like just really about recognizing your potential, and knowing what resides within, and bringing that to the surface, and never being ashamed of that. Hmm. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and read what the card here, potential, means from the book here, from the Sacred Earth Oracle here. All right, Scorpio, so potential here can speak of all energy can be harnessed and used in myriad of ways. Just as elite athletes learn to use nervous energy to better their performance, it is up to you to draw on the energy stored in a negative experience to fuel your motivation, determination, or creativity. Use whatever life sends you to your advantage. You can sit on the potential within, or you can release it. It is your choice. This is not a matter of circumstance, ability, or worthiness. Convert a possibility into reality. Through grace and love, Scorpio, we continue to transform. Nothing we do is lost or forgotten. As we release our hidden potentials, we create our destiny. One day we shall become stars. Through this process, many future Earths shall be born, where we can live as one in the arms of the Divine Mother. The ground you walk on, the rain that falls, her love is stored in everything. Interesting, Scorpio. So yeah, it's about, like I said, bringing that inner resonance out and knowing that that's enough, Scorpio, and that's enough, Scorpio. And no one or nothing should expect you to give any more, because then that external person, place, or thing that expects you to give more is there with a motive, and that may be the source or the origin of the duress. All right, Scorpio, that completes your reading here for July 2019. Go ahead and visit intuitiveperceptions.com for all of your booking and services needs, Scorpio. How interesting, Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with this message here, or with this question, rather. I can't remember exactly where I heard it from, but think about this, Scorpio. If you had everything you've ever wanted right now at this exact moment, would it make your decision any easier? Or would it enhance your blindness to the immediate reality? All right, Scorpio, as always, God bless and love and light.